Janahitha Niwasa in Deekoda is located near the township of Imaduwa in Galle district, southern province, Sri Lanka. The house is built in 1932. The house comes as a classic example of extraordinary houses built for the ordinary gentlemen who made their own fortune through retail business in upcountry, unlike the land owning titled elite of the area. The house itself is a beautiful piece of architecture built on the top of a slight hill with landscaped and terraced gardens to the front, giving the house a tranquil and tropical homely ambience. The house features as a villa built following the popular tradition at the start of the 20th century. The architectural language is identified as it bears the characteristic features of colonial architecture of the time. Essentially, the romanticized sunshades feature as intricate pieces of artworks given the quality of the craftsmanship embedded, as well as a display of newly found fortune. It is in this era where cement started to be a common building material. A specific type of cement that is imported from India has been used to craft the extravagant sunshades, adding a dramatic impact on the house. As per the tradition of building houses during the era, the house is composed of two buildings. The main house is composed of male living quarters, while the kitchen house, as it is named, has the storage and kitchen. The house is entered through an entrance hall, a feature evolved of an open veranda. The entrance hall acts as a semi open area, beautified with the use of glass paneling for screening. The entrances on either sides are symmetrical and coincide with each other. The front facade delivers an expression of newly found wealth and prestige of the house owners, with the craftsmanship embedded for the wooden carvings and beautiful cement moldings. The house is almost an aesthetic and romantic expression built over the functionality. The entrance hall boasts of flamboyancy with porcelain door handles and stained glass. The light that filters into this lobby like entrance hall dramatizes the space, bringing liveliness and tranquility. The wooden ceiling made of domber wood is still almost intact and chases away the heat generated during the daytime. The spacious entry gives a sense of lightness and an airy feeling with more secluded space for the day to day businesses of the owners, grand yet away from the main living spaces of the family. The more intimate living spaces are tucked into the inner spaces of the house. A profoundly symmetrical doorway with stained glass windows paves the way into the house. From the main lobby, the either sides comes with doors entering into rooms. The room on the right side act as a guest bedroom or an office space. The double paneled windows provide added privacy and a sense of luxury. The light penetrating through the carvings adds an aesthetic touch to the whole ambience. The intricate detailing in wooden carvings become a highlight throughout the house. The capitals of the original owner of the house are carved on the wooden panel which is for ventilation over the door. Through the main door, one enters into an open and spacious living room, well lit up with the double paneled windows which are symmetrically positioned. The house consists an arch characteristic to colonial houses. Being built in 1930s, it has a rectangular form. It acts as an attractive piece with the details in the moldings reflecting the British influence, and with floral patterns featuring a vase, a craft made of cement with absolute fine details. The staircase landing onto the living room enhances the grandness of the living room. Jackwood is essentially used for the attic and for the staircase to stand still for the day. Despite the scale and function, the house has always been a crafted expression of wealth and elevated status. The staircase leads to an attic of a simple layout. However, the railings are of delicate carvings, liberating the grandeur brought to the respect-worthy visitors. The attic has been a humble storage space featuring as a long hall stretching through the width of the house. The floral carvings upon the ventilation openings, backlit by outside, bring a vibrant effect to the bedrooms. Mid century vintage furniture tells a story of change and transition, summarizing the details of the bedroom. Passing through the arch, the rear part of the living area opens up to two smaller bedrooms to the either sides. The living room ends up the main house with the back door which opens up to a little passage connecting to the kitchen house. While having the house tour, the owners were delighted to share their thoughts what it is like to live in the house.
ලොකල් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. ඒතර ඒ කියන්නේ වෙනවනේ දැන් මේ කොලෙස්ටරෝල් මාසෙ කියන්නේ අවුරුදු 91. මේ ඔක්කොම අර මැටි ගඩොල්ද නැත්නම් කළු ගලින්ද බැලුවා? මේ පැත්ත ඔක්කොම කටවලුනේ. කුසිය පැත්ත තමයි මේකට උණු තිබුණේ අපි ඒක පැත්තක් අර අයින් කරලා මේ ෂීට් දැම්මා. ඒත් එක පැත්තක තව කොටන් තියෙනවා හරි කූල් කියලා. අනිකට එළියට ශබ්දෙකම පිට වෙනවා අඩු ගොඩක්. අපේ දැන් සාමාන්‍ය දොරවල් දැන් වහගත්තම එළිය වෙන ශබ්දෙකුත් ඇයට ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ ගොඩක්.
The main house comes with a separate building for kitchen, servants' room, and storage. The pitched roofs are angled to align at a similar level so that the runoff is collected by a large gutter which had been a carved out kitul palm in the previous days. This two-storied building comes with a vast open space to the center. Either sides has a kitchen and a servant's room. The attic or the upper floor is dedicated as a grain storage. The space brings a very lively character since the concentration of daily chores to the surrounding of the rear house. The kitchen comes as an open fire with storage built over to keep the condiments, spices, and firewood dry. Years of fire lit for the food has fabricated the walls, telling us about all the days the house has ever passed by. The lush greenery and the dense vegetation complements the white walls and brown tiles of the roof. The romanticized facade and the intricate sunshades tells a story of newly found wealth and heightened status through timeless beauty of a colonial house in the south of Sri Lanka.